Welcome back, TCG Squad. Today, we're diving into the dark side to talk about one of my favorite leaders in Star Wars Unlimited, Aggression Darth Vader. After reading about the upcoming Sector Qualifiers in April, where the highest ranked players in the top 64 for each leader gets a showcase sent to them, I knew instantly it's time to start playing some OG Vader. I want that Darth Vader showcase. Stick around because we're breaking everything down you need to know, from the deck strategy, key cards, deadly combos, and how to avoid common mistakes. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my deck breakdowns and strategy guides. Let's get into it. Aggression Darth Vader is a mid-range deck, meaning it plays a balanced game between early defense and late game power. So for your early game plan, you're going to use Death Star Stormtrooper, use Vader's ability, and then trigger Tarkin Town to clear out your opponent's threat. You're going to develop Force units early to set up powerful events. Keep control over the board by out-trading your opponent's smaller units. Then ultimately, late game finishers, once Vader is deployed, you're going to overwhelm them just with pure powerful threats like Count Dooku, Emperor Palpatine, and one of my favorite cards so far this set, Krayt Dragon. Not to mention, Darth Vader with his lightsaber is scary. He can pump some damage out. Let's talk about the backbone of this deck, its key cards. As mentioned before, we have Force units and Force events. Cards like Force Lightning, Force Throw, and Force Choke let you control the board while dealing damage. Fallen Lightsaber. This upgrade turns your Force units into absolute powerhouses. The rear power of this deck comes from its synergies. Here are some devastating combos you want to look out for. As mentioned earlier, Darth Vader's ping plus Tarkin Town. You can damage any unit with his ability, then take it out and finish it with Tarkin Town. Fifth Brother plus Fallen Lightsaber. Fifth Brother's ability lets him gain Raid 1 for each damage he takes, meaning he hits harder the more damage he has. And with Fallen Lightsaber, it increases that health pool and allows you to do 1 damage to all ground units when he attacks. He can get powerful and hit bases hard. Force units plus Force Throw. This not only disrupts your opponent's hand, but it also gives you the ability to remove key threats from their board. Aggression plus Fifth Brother or Seventh Sister. I like to use Aggression to deal 4 damage to a unit, and I also like to ready a unit with 3 or less power. So Fifth Brother and Seventh Sister both fulfill that criteria, setting you up for multiple attacks in one turn. Lastly, Saw Gerrera. This card is amazing against event-heavy decks, making your opponent think twice before playing their events. If you're enjoying these breakdowns and want more Star Wars Unlimited guides, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives. Every deck has its strong matchups and its struggles. Let's talk about what this deck does best and where it can run into trouble. It has efficient trades with both units and events. It has massive late game power once Vader comes down, and it can punish event-heavy decks with Saw Gerrera. Some weaknesses. This deck really struggles against super aggro decks like Sabine ECL or Aggression Kylo. It relies on a lot of Force units to take advantage of all of its Force events. If you fall behind early, catching up is extremely hard. Let's go over some general advice to maximize your wins with this deck. When it comes to opening hands, I like to have Death Star Stormtrooper. This sets up your Vader base unit ping damage plus Tarkin Town. I like to also have Fifth Brother. He's a solid 3-drop that enables your Force events. Fallen Lightsaber. If you can get this on Fifth Brother, you're off to a great start. Remember how powerful he gets with every bit of damage. And lastly, I like Force Throw. Early hand disruption and removal? Yes, please. Now, there are some common mistakes to avoid. First, Forcing Vader ping damage when it's just better to take initiative. Using Tarkin Town too early. Sometimes it's better to save it for a bigger mid-game swing, but if you're new, you can Tarkin Town early. Seasoned players, you want to save it. Number 3, neglecting base defense. Sometimes playing this defensively with sub-block guard can save you in the long run. Bonus tip, equip Fallen Lightsaber on him and he becomes even more of a wall. Aggression Darth Vader is so much fun. With Sector Qualifiers coming up, if you want a deck that controls the board early and completely dominates the late game, and you love Darth Vader, this is the deck for you. What do you guys think? Are you going to try this deck out? Drop a comment below and let me know what your favorite Darth Vader plays are. And hey, if you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll never miss a deck guide or strategy video. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.